Hi, welcome back to my channel. I'm Niharika Rajanala. I'm a licensed and certified Healer Life coach. I'm approved by Hay House and authorized by Louise Hay. So, in this channel, we talk about different ways in which we can heal different aspects of our lives and also love ourselves again. Today, by popular demand, I was requested to talk about passive aggression and how we can resolve it in workplaces. So thank you. There were a couple of them who reached out to me on Instagram. If you aren't following already, I request you to follow. It can be a way in which you can stay connected and see how and why I can serve you. So let's go. See, what is basically passive aggression? So let's reverse the term. If we say active aggression, what comes to your mind? Let's say you hit a car by your vehicle. Now, the person may come out and can be aggressive, can show their anger, can show their frustration in a way that clearly so shows how upset they are. That can be aggression, and that's quite active. In the sense, like you can see it by your eyes and you can sense it, how bad and upset this person is feeling and what they're expressing. So it's happening right in front of your face, and you know it for sure how bad that person is feeling. And they are not assertive, and it is not also submissive, but it is aggressive. There's a bit of aggression involved. Now, reverse it, passive aggression. So if you change active to passive, what does it mean? It's not happening directly, but it is happening indirectly. So, for example, let's take workplace. Some colleague of yours is not so happy with your performance. Instead of saying directly to you, see, this aspect I'm not very happy about. And I want you to improve in this. And in that way, we can contribute better to the team. However, this person is leaning back and keep holding it all inside and not directly communicating to you. But these that frustration and that anger is coming out in different ways. Like, for example, when there's a team meeting, the person is not consulting with you. Or if you are together somewhere in office setups, the person is not directly speaking to you. Or the person comes out rude in odd situations. Those all can be signals of passive aggression in workplaces. So, whenever you notice it, the best way out would be go and speak to that person in private. If that is not working, sometimes people like to speak in somewhat semi casual public places. In the sense that it is office space, but it is public. And at the same time, there are few people going around, but you can still have a good conversation. So, see what kind of scenario works and try to have that conversation with that person and let the person vent out what they are upset about. Most of the time, 95% of the time, this will resolve the issue. But sometimes the frustration could be way deeper, and perhaps the person doesn't know how to communicate. In that case, what can you do? Try to see if that person has a mentor or you have a mentor and discuss and take their help. How can you go ahead and communicate and release whatever tension you have? You need not give all the details, only give details as long as you know it's going to help both of you. And on top of that, always create a good impression even for the person with whom you're having that disagreement. Because if we criticize somebody, it always comes back to you, and it may not be the truth. Maybe you are misunderstanding. So always put the other person, even if you're in a disagreement, in a good light, because that's going to help you in the long run. So seek out, take help from a senior, a mentor, their mentor, just walk things out. And sometimes discussing with their mentor that you're trying to reach out and you want some help, sometimes that trickles down in creating a good impression with the person with whom you're actually having that disagreement. I hope that's making sense. So put your major amount of effort in getting the things resolved. Now, after you've taken 2 or 3 attempts at getting things resolved and still you feel ignored, not being, not you feel a sense of hate or you feel a sense of resistance, but the person is not opening up, not telling you what exactly is happening, not telling you what they're expecting, then just accept that it's part of the persona that they are showing right now. And this is all that you can do. And sometimes things may change, and sometimes you might have to be a bit more intuitive. Just see, are there things where you're feeling and the person is expecting something from you? If it's realistically possible for you to do it, go ahead to it. If it's not and the person is missing something major, please, that's all you can do. Either you go up to higher ups or you just accept it. This is the persona that they're showing, the personality that they're showing right now, and you have done your best, and this is all you can do at the moment. And you keep performing, keep doing your best, and move ahead. So that is one good way of handling passive aggression from a close teammate or close worker in your organization. Now, um, mentally, in terms of mindset, in terms of loving yourself, how can you help your own peace of mind to be there? One very good way is keep sending love to this person. Mentally, just send love to wherever the person is sitting. Just send them love and hold that space of gratitude for all the things that that person has helped you. You will see sometimes just this much create opens doors which you didn't even notice before. Because if you send resistance and they're also giving resistance, nothing's going to happen. You're just going to hit each other. But if that person's giving you resistance, but you open the door, that's actually going to help you proceed further and get a little bit more closer professionally. So, what do you want to choose? Isn't you opening the space and letting them in much better? I believe so. So send in very, very good energy to them. Send in a lot of love mentally. Because whatever you release in the cosmos, it ultimately reaches that person. We think that, oh, we can speak ill in our mind about somebody, but at the end of the day, or somehow that person gets to know. It's in the same way that you felt passive aggression from that person. How did you feel it? It traveled and it reached you, didn't it? So in the same way, when that person can sense if you're also showing resistance. So please stop clashing and open the space. What else can you do? You can tell yourself that I love you very, very much. This you're telling to yourself. Because see, everybody else can be against you or showing resistance or showing any form of aggression. But if you do not stand by your own side, all of these things will impact. And if you indeed stand for yourself and give that love and affection for yourself, you can withstand all these external things that are happening. And you will move ahead with a lot of confidence, a lot of grace, a lot of respect for yourself. And when people see that love, care, and respect that you hold for yourself, that you're standing in that space, other people start reciprocating and start mirroring it to you. So this can again open up a door where the same person with whom you're having the clash of passive aggression can actually start changing themselves. But do not expect that to happen. It may happen, may not happen, depends on the other person. But your emotions within you are totally in your control. Now, the last or few last things that you can do is see if reaching out to the manager will be helpful. Keep that as like the last resort because we don't know how the management is going to work. If you know the manager very well and if you know that person is very compassionate, very kind, very people person, maybe you will get some solution. But if you get this doubt, it may go either way. Just save it till the last or never even go till there. You will know in your organization how things work. The other thing you can do is speak to a coach, speak to a professional, speak to a mentor, get a professional view about it if it is bothering you so much. Because, see, your peace of mind, your mental health, your well being, that's the highest priority. So, if it's getting shaken, reach out to a professional. There are so many people who will be willing to help you, there will be so many people rooting for you. So, take that help. It is very useful. And something else that you can do, s- speak to a trusted peer to see if if you are missing some point, if there's something that you are not able to see clearly, but maybe the person with whom you're getting this vibe of passive aggression can see, or something that your colleague can see. Right now, when you're discussing with your peer, you're not backbiting, you're not bitching about anything, you're not going to speak ill about the person. You're going to be as positive, as energetic as possible, and go with a positive tone to understand if you are missing something. So I hope all of this is helpful. We discussed what is passive aggression, how it comes into being seen, and how you can deal with it, and how you can deal with yourself to undergo this passage of passive aggression very peacefully. Now, most important thing, while all of this passive aggression thing issue is going on between you and your colleagues or whosoever it's going on at the workplace, remember, don't take it for granted that if you and that person is facing it, others are noticing it. Others are busy in their own world. Nobody may notice it, or everybody may notice it. So if don't take it for granted that other people know it and they should come and help me, or they should come and give some advice. They perhaps don't notice it. It's not visible. Everybody's busy doing their own thing. If you do need a little bit of help, you'll have to say it positively, energetically, putting the other person also in good light. No bitching, no backbiting, nothing. And then take the help. Do not assume. And know that at the end of the day, the other person is also human. And people pass through different stages of life. So be in loving kindness for that person as well. And be in utmost loving kindness to yourself, because you matter the most. I hope this is very helpful. If you have stayed for so long, obviously this made sense to you. You loved it. So why don't you subscribe? I would love to invite you to become part of this beautiful community. And please share it with anybody who may use it. Thank you so much. I'm Niharika, and I'm a Heal Your Life coach and workshop leader. Take care. Bye.